Yeah.
Welcome to the program. You're watching Sean Bike. My name is Sean Santa Maria. Okay, so may lumabas sa feed ko the other day. Posted on the James Deacon. And it was a question actually. And it went something like, what's a scam that is so normalized that people don't even realize that it's a scam? Okay, so ito yung mga norms and practices or rules or policies na matagal lang nandyan, na people have just accepted it, no? Nadadaya ka na, nagogoyo ka na, the rule is absurd, pero dahil napakatagal na nga nandyan and everybody's doing it, normal na, tinanggap na, okay? Pwede rin nating scale down a little bit, babaan ng konti yung kalibre. Meron bang rule or policy na ine-enforce sa mga mas localized na situations or settings, like sa school, sa mall, di ba? Or within your village, na when you really think about it, the rule or the policy doesn't make sense. Minsan, nandyan lang yan for the sake na may ma-enforce na lang. So may mga ganyan eh. And it's an interesting topic, and I'd like for us to have a little discussion. I'd like for you to be active sa comment section. Lagay nyo lang if you have a thing or two to say. Ayan, pag-usapan natin. Tara, let's go out for a ride.
Yeah.
Ang galing eh, because that's everywhere. It's all around us. Minsan, hindi na natin napapansin, but when you stop and really think about it, oh nga, no? This does not make sense. Or this rule is a stupid rule. Ano-ano yung mga ganon? One of his major examples was bank charges. Bangko ka, maglipat ka sa isang account mo, may charge. Or minsan nakakatawa, same bank, bank to bank, pero same, may charge pa rin. So yung mga ganon, para saan? Right? So isang example lang niya yun. And may karapatan talagang mag-question dahil it's absurd. So I want to ask you, what are other things you can think of na kailangan baguhin or at least kailangan i-challenge? And I'm bringing this topic to the table because I have a story to share. Kahapon, pumunta ako ng Mercury Drug sa Evia branch. Nakabike ako. Dumaan ako ng Mercury Drug nung pauwi from my bike ride. So this was just right before 9 a.m. Sarado pa yung mall proper, pero yung Mercury Drug sa loob, which was at the bottom floor, halos basement na siya eh, no? Yung Mercury Drug na nasa baba, open siya. Now, in order to get to that Mercury Drug, bababa ka ng escalator. Merong access escalator na open ano, outdoor escalator siya. You go down that escalator to get access to the bottom floor. Pasok ka sa double doors na salamin, may corridor, dadaanan mo yung Anytime Fitness, which is also open, as you know, na maaga. Then, andun yung Mercury Drug. And as I mentioned, Mercury Drug opens before the mall. So walang tao, wala pa talagang tao niyan. Escalator, baba, lakad ng konti, Mercury Drug. So ito ang nangyari.
I pull up to the escalator, baba ako ng bike, sakay ako ng escalator, baba ako, kasama ko yung bike. Pagbaba ng escalator, may area doon na kung saan mo pwedeng isandal yung bike mo. Sinandal ko yung bike ko. Pasok ako doon sa door. No? As I always do. Palagi akong bumibili sa Mercury Drug na yon. Because my daughter uses this ointment na they come in tiny tubes eh. So mga every other week bumibili ako noon. So madalas. And that's what I always do. Baba na escalator with the bike, sandal ng bike doon sa pagbaba ng escalator, pasok ng sliding double doors sa salamin. I got my ointment. Sinundo ko na yung bike ko dun sa pader kung saan ko siya sinandal. Aakyat na ako ng escalator. Yung lady guard, hinarangan ako. First time to, harang siya. Sir, bawal po sa escalator yung bike. So naturally, nagulat ako. Sabi ko, ha? Bawal ang bike sa escalator? Sabi niya, yes sir, maghagdan po kayo. Bawal ang bike sa escalator. Ang natural na response ko was, ate, bakit? Sabi niya, bawal po kasi yan. Maghagdan na lang po kayo. Walang paliwanag. And mahinahon ako. Hindi naman ako gago, no? Hindi naman ako palaaway. And in that instant, inisip ko, nako, itong guard na to is one of those guards na, alam mo yun, maka-enforce lang ng for the sake of enforcing something. Because para ipagbawal mo ang bisikleta sa isang escalator na open, na outdoor at that, it doesn't make sense. Ano siya? Security hazard ba? Nakakasikip ba? Hindi at hindi. Ito na rin, tanong na rin sa inyo. If you happen to be a security guard or nagtrabaho ka sa mall management ka or something, what's the rule? And if bawal nga, ano yung reasons? Labas to sa labas. Labas na escalator. Anong pagkakaiba niya sa stroller? Anyway, so, maayos naman pag-uusap namin ni Ate Guard. Sabi ko, Madam, susunod ako, makikinig ako. Gagamitin ko yung hagdan. Pero, anong pinagkaiba nung bike ko sa stroller? May nanay na may baby at may stroller. Sumagot siya. Sir, pag ganyan, pinapabuhat ko talaga yung baby. Medyo natawa na ako doon. Ate, ang pinapagawa mo sa nanay na mag-isa, pinapakuha mo ang baby, pinapatiklop mo yung stroller, papaakatin mo na escalator na may bit-bit siyang baby at may bit-bit siyang stroller sa isang kamay. Ganon. Napangiti na rin siya. Tapos sabi sa akin, sir, baka magasgas yung bike nyo. Sabi ko, ba't ko gagasgasan ng bike ko? Nakangiti na siya na cornered na. Kasi ate, makikinig ako, wag kang mag-alala. Gamitin ka hagdan. Pero medyo hindi satisfactory yung paliwanag mo. And then I left. Binitbit ko yung bike ko. Paakyat dun sa hagdan na tiles na madulas. Na delikado sa totoo lang. Siklista ka rin malamang kung nanonood ka ng videos ko, no? At naka-cleats ka din malamang. Ang umakyat ng hagdan na more than 10 steps na na naka-cleats, na may bike, na bitbit, hindi madali. Very dangerous. But I did it because it's the rule. I'll have to say this pala ha. Ang mall, private property pa rin yan. So kung ano yung rules na yan, no matter how absurd it may seem to you, if it's a written rule, nasa policy nila, susunod ka. Sadly, that's the situation. Itong bawal ang bike sa escalator, I don't know if that's a written rule. Feeling ko hindi. But we have a security guard who is an enforcer of sorts. Pag sinabi niyang bawal, makikinig ka din. Dahil sa totoo lang, nakikipasok ka lang sa mall, nakikitaan ka lang. Pag sinabi ng guard, makikinig ka. At yun ang ginawa ko. At yun din ang payo ko sa inyo, wag kayong makikipag-away sa guard din. At the end of the day, they're just doing their jobs. However, welcome to Cavite nga pala, ang capital ng e-trike. Okay, so going back, makikinig ka. However, if you feel that the rule is absurd or may aksidente oh. Looks like everything's fine naman. Kotse tsaka motor. If you feel that the rule is absurd and it compromises your safety or convenience, or napansin mo lang talaga na, teka, bakit? Bakit? May karapatan ka bang kumwestiyon? Tanong ko sa inyo yan. Ang pagko-question, I think, is based on the person and his temperament and his attitude towards the issue. Huwag ka mangwestiyon kung maiksi yung PC mo or kung entitled ka or isa kang basic kupal. Don't do it. Pipitik ka talaga, magdidilim paningin mo. Ano pala tingin nyo sa please park facing wall? So bawal yung naka-back up. Usually sa mga parking building yan, may mga puti na walls. What's the reason for that? Maybe nasa mall management din kayo? No? Let me know. Yung common na paliwanag, ang common na theory ng mga tao is para hindi madumihan yung mga wall, no? Sa tambucho. But you know, generally it's more convenient to park na naka-backup ka. Madali nga naman lumabas. So that's a rule that doesn't make sense to most. Baka kailangan lang ng konti paliwanag. If you know, let us know in the comments. Please park facing wall. And what do you guys think about the no photography? Ang alam ko, bawal sa power plant, Rockwell. Things might have changed. Baka pwede na. But well, it's been a while since I've been there. Pero pinagbawal mag-picture sa power plant. Bakit kaya? Top of mind. Isipin mo dahilan, security reasons. But then again, really? Hindi naman yan. There are far more serious factors to look out for when it comes to security. And photo and video is probably at the bottom of that list of priorities, no? Anyway, pero bawal eh. Ano kayang dahilan? And if you know, kung mall management person kayo, or you just happen to know the reason why, let us know also. Para sa common na tao na hindi alam ang reason. But it doesn't make sense to me now. So make it make sense, please. Yung video siguro mas invasive, no? Mas intrusive, mas nakaka-conscious, kaya pinagbabawal din yan sa loob ng mga store. I used to do sneaker vlogs. Sometimes ang content ko sa sneakers shopping. You'd enter the store and you'd take clips of shoes. You'd take a video of the actual purchase. May mga store na pinagbabawal yon yung video. Kaya makikinig tayo syempre. But why? Why is it prohibited? At the end of the day, susunod tayo syempre. And we are almost home. Thanks for joining me. You guys have a good day. God bless you all. See you next time.